Hello and welcome to this yoga practice for stress relief and to just wind down in general. My name is Doris. Hello if you're new and welcome back if you've been here before. So for this practice, we're going to take it from standing to the ground and we're going to start moving and then slowing it down because sometimes it can just be too overwhelming when you're feeling stressed out to be suddenly still. So we're working our way kind of from up to down and from a movement slightly towards stillness, and then I'm going to meet you standing whenever you're ready. Okay, so finding your stance. I invite you to have a hip-width distance stance, so the feet wider apart. Maybe you just want to wiggle it out for a moment, the arms, the shoulders. And then we're just going to start with some neck circles. So having the knees nice and bent, can allow the head to move sideways, gently lean back, and then come back via the other side. Making sure the jaw is relaxed as you move here. And I recommend to take a slightly slower speed because the neck is quite flexible. We can move it quite a bit and we can overdo it here as well. Allowing the breath to just flow freely here. Making sure we're not tensing anywhere, like the shoulders, the face, and very common, the jaw. So just gift yourself another circle or two in this direction. And then whenever chin meets chest, we're going to circle it the other way around. Remembering to keep a gentle bend in the knees, connecting to the feet, to the ground. Noticing how this movement is feeling in our body. And then next time chin comes to chest, we're just going to stay here. Stretch the back of the neck. Maybe just wiggle the rest of the body ever so slightly. And then lift the gaze whenever you're ready. Let's just bring the hands to the shoulders and draw some circles with our arms to just release the upper back because there can be quite a lot of tension, especially when we feel stressed, where we tighten the shoulders, tighten the jaw. So let's just invite some space into this area. Changing direction. And then let's release. Taking a step, a stance that's even wider than hip-width distance, so not quite into a straddle, but a bit further apart, making sure the knees are bent. And we're just going to start swinging the body side to side and allowing the arms to come with the movement. You can choose how fast, how slow you want to go, how much the arms hit the body. Great release for the shoulders. And having this padding can be quite soothing for the nervous system because when we're stressed, we can often feel like we are disconnected from the body, and movement like padding or stroking can help us find our way back to ourselves. So making sure the knees are nice and bent so that the hips have a bit more movement here. Maybe you'd like to close your eyes here, perhaps the gaze follows along, move side to side. Let's take another few breaths here. And this is great to even just do on its own. You can do it, you just need a bit of space and you can do this movement really anywhere. And then allowing like a pendulum for this movement to slow down. And then eventually coming to a stop, back to center. Perhaps you'd like to close your eyes or just tune into your body for a moment to notice how that feels. And then let's shake it off, shake the arms and meet at the back of our mat. Hip width distance stance again. Grounding down through our feet, we're just going to roll down the spine. So taking a breath in, and then exhale, chin to chest, bending the knees, starting to unravel, roll down the spine, vertebra by vertebra. The arms just dangle, a little bit of weight. And then coming into dangling. Let's take a breath here, making sure the head is loose, shoulders relaxed. And then on the inhale, bending the knees, unraveling, head heavy, arms heavy. Gonna start from pelvis to lower back to upper back, and the head is the last thing to roll up. Breathing here, let's take a breath in between. And then inhaling here. Exhale, bend the knees, tuck your chin, heavy arms. Let's roll it down. Let's inhale, come straight up, bend the knees, just like a little zombie roll is what I like to call it. Take a breath here, in on the top and out. And then let's keep moving. And exhale, round. Let's roll it up. Inhale. And then if you'd like to pause, be my guest, or maybe you want to immediately on the next exhale, roll it down. So we're going inhale up and exhale down. Take it at your own pace. We're also trying to more and more connect with the breath here. Can be your anchor, and it's a really, really great tool for managing, releasing stress, as it's the only thing in our body that we can both control and that we don't have to think about. And that makes it an incredibly powerful tool for stress management and any kind of stress work. Just take your time to roll up and down, maybe 1 or 2 more times, just depending on your pace. And then we're going to meet dangling. So whenever you're down, hanging out, next time, let's just hang out together. Maybe you'd like to sway side to side, keeping perhaps a soft gaze in the soft bend in the backs of the legs. Maybe you want to wiggle it side to side. Things like swaying and these kind of rhythmic movements are great for the nervous system as well. Maybe shaking the head no, shaking the head yes. And don't worry about where the hands are. They can be quite high up. Maybe you're, hanging up here. Maybe you're further down. Doesn't matter. And then we're going to combine this movement, make it a bit bigger. So bending the knees so you can bring the hands down towards the ground. And then on your next inhale, keeping the feet where they are, starting to lift the heels as you walk the hands further out the mat. Coming into a plank just for a moment. Exhale, push it into downward dog. So pelvis towards the sky, and simultaneously walk your hands back towards the feet. So we're returning into our dangling. Let's just take a breath in and out. And then roll it up, inhale. And exhale to stand. Take a breath in. We're going to combine this movement now with our breath. Exhale, roll down. Bringing the hands down, fingers down. Inhale, let's walk it out. Exhale, down dog. And hands back. Inhale, rolling up. And exhale down. Again, if you want to pause at the top, be my guest. Inhale to plank. And exhale, walk it back. Inhale up. And down. So keep on moving here. And perhaps just 2 rounds. And if you want to try to focus on movement as well, you can try as you walk in and out to keep the pelvis still. And walk the hands in and out. And if you'd like to sigh, that's also a great way to release tension. And then we're gonna meet in a down dog. So whenever you're there, make your way there. If you're already there, maybe you want to start pedaling it out. So bend one knee and then the other. Really making sure, maybe have a look towards your hands that they're really spread even. The weight is distributed. So that's really important for wrist health, that we take care whenever we do put weight on our hands. So let's meet in down dog here, maybe for a breath, just walk it out. And then find stillness, really bend the knees generously. And we're gonna take it into a little wave. So on your inhale, with the heels starting the movement to push shoulders over wrists. Exhale, first bend the knees, tuck your tailbone as if you were into cow, so belly towards thigh. And come back to your down dog. Inhale, thinking of cat back as you push the heels first, shoulders over wrist. And then exhale, bend the knees, tuck your tailbone, come back into down dog. So inhale, cat, exhale, cow, kind of with movement of plank and down dog. Let's just take maybe 2 rounds here. And then next time you come into plank, walk the hands underneath your wrists, so maybe bring them a bit closer together. Bring the weight into your left hand, rock onto the outer corner of your left foot, reach your right arm up, and step your right foot in front to just give you a bit of support. Wiggle, wiggle, shake, shake. Another breath in. And then right hand back first. Step your right foot back, calm, into plank. And then let's switch side. Weight into the right hand, shift onto the right foot. Step your left foot out in front. And reach your left arm up. Feel the strength. Maybe lift the hips up. Another inhale. And exhale. And then left hand back, left foot back. Return into your plank. Take an inhale. And exhale, first knees. And then lower down all the way. Oh, maybe take a sigh here. Perhaps rocking your pelvis left to right. Whatever feels good. Noticing how your body's feeling now that we've implemented some movement here. Maybe resting the forehead onto your hands, or perhaps bringing one cheek to the ground. Take another full breath in and out, maybe feeling how your lower back is lifting here. And then coming onto your forearms for Sphinx, spreading the weights, spreading the fingers, engaging those glutes and allowing the chest to open towards the front, making sure we don't lift the head and the gaze too much, so likely a gaze towards the ground. If you'd like, you can walk the hands further away to give your lower back a bit more space. Taking 3 full breaths. Shoulders slightly away from the ears. Final breath in and out. Allowing the elbows to come out to the side, maybe returning to this little cushion for the forehead, and then bending the knees if you'd like, and just windshield wipering the legs from side to side. Once again, inviting just a bit of rhythmic movement to not only release lower back, but also to soothe our nervous system. There's a theme here if you notice. And then slowly bringing the legs along, reaching them out, hands underneath the shoulders. Push yourself up into a tabletop. And then, so hands underneath the shoulders, and we're going to walk the knees a bit further apart and bringing the feet together. Once again, just spreading those fingers nice and wide. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze. Exhale, rounding the spine and simultaneously pushing your sit bones towards the heels. Maybe the forearms come down. Perhaps you keep the hands in the same position. Inhale, let's rise up into cow, coming back into this tabletop. And then exhale through a cat spine. We're going to sink it back to child's pose. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, sinking back. So just a few of these. Slowly starting to invite smaller, more gentle movements into the body. Perhaps you want to flow through in one smooth motion, or perhaps you want to pause, maybe stay for a few breaths. So you're more than welcome to take your own path here. And sometimes we start moving and then the body's saying, oh, this would be nice, but we're not going there. So go there if you'd like to. Finishing your last round. And then I invite you to find a child's pose. So sinking the heels back. Maybe you want to stretch your arms out in front. Maybe you want to just curl up your fingers in a more relaxed manner, or maybe reaching hands towards the feet. If your forehead is down, you could rock side to side here, just giving your face a little massage. Or maybe place it onto your hands if the forehead is not quite down. Two, 4 breaths in and out. And bringing the hands gently to the knees, and roll yourself up slowly towards a seat. Sitting on your heels, and if that's uncomfortable, sit on your sit bones, no problem. If you're sitting on your heels, just sit slightly to the left so that your left bum is to the ground and your right butt cheek is more onto your left heel. Right hand to the side, inhale, reaching it over to the right side bend. Reach, reach, reach. Continue breathing. Final inhale. And exhale, left hand to the side, right arm reaches, maybe left forearm comes down. And continue breathing, thinking about opening the chest also towards the sky. So not thinking about reaching too far, but rather give your heart, give your chest some space. And then reach it back up, come back to center, prop yourself via center to the right. So right cheek down, left cheek more on the sort of right heel, left hand down, inhale, right arm reaches. Breathe here. Once again, just making sure you have some space. And then right hand down, maybe right forearm down. As you reach your left arm up and over, thinking of space in the chest. Final breath in and final breath out. Reach it back up, prop yourself up, and just allow the legs to come out one side, stretching them nice and long, maybe just giving them a bit of a shake, maybe windshield wiper the feet as well. And then soles of the feet together, maybe giving the feet just a moment of TLC, a little bit of love. Then hands either interlace and come on top of the toes, or maybe reaching for your ankles, and just allowing the knees to move up and down to release some tension in the hips. Shoulders relaxed, soft face, soft jaw. Just another breath here. And then bringing the hands to the outer corners of your feet and legs. Bringing them together and scoot yourself up a bit lower to the mat. So if you're thinking of leaning back, you're still on the mat. Feet about hip width distance. Reaching the hands towards the front, taking a breath in. And then vertebra by vertebra, exhale, slowly start to roll down. Maybe the feet have to reposition. Coming to the ground. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Lower back pushes into the ground. Exhale, first the arms, then chin to chest, and then we rock ourselves all the way back to sitting. Taking a breath in. And exhale, roll down. Just one more like this. Inhale, reach lower back presses, and exhale, chin to chest. Come back up, and then exhale, lowering it down, making sure your back is down. Maybe want to hug those knees into the chest and rock side to side. It can feel really, really nice. Little massage for the spine and the lower back in particular. Releasing shoulders, maybe just wiggling your jaw side to side. And then opening the arms into a T, hug your knees in. Maybe bring the shins parallel to the ground, take a breath in. And exhale, drop your legs over to the right. Maybe right hand to outer left thigh. Trying to ground the left shoulder. Maybe the legs move a bit away from you. Give yourself 3 deep breaths in your reclined twist. And then gently releasing the right hand. Inhale, bring the legs back to center. And exhale, let them drop to the left. Maybe left hand to outer right thigh. Allowing that right shoulder to ground. And once again, 3 full rounds of breath here. Releasing then the left hand. Inhale, legs to center. Give them a little squeeze. Tuck your chin to chest. And then left foot comes to the ground. Right ankle on top of left thigh. And maybe just wiggle side to side here. Releasing tension from the lower back. And also connecting to that soothing, swaying motion for our nervous system. If you feel like you really want to hug that left thigh in, be my guest, but maybe wiggling side to side works. Perhaps you want to bring the hands on top of the body. Gentle touch, even if it's our own, can once again be really soothing and great for stress relief. Let's take a final breath here, either swaying, hugging, or doing whatever you feel like doing. And then coming back to center, right foot down and left ankle on top of right thigh. See what you like to do here. Sway, hug the thigh in. Or maybe you've got another version of pigeon or just something else that you feel like doing. And final round of breath here. And then coming back to center, and maybe stretch the legs out wide. Perhaps you want to bring the knees together, feet wide to support the lower back, or maybe you want to come into a seat, your choice. I'm going to guide us into a pranayama where we work with the 4 parts of the breath. So we inhale, then we hold the breath, we exhale, and we hold the exhale. If you're pregnant, please don't hold your breath, just breathe in and out. And really important is to not go beyond what's comfortable with the breath, because that will invite more stress into the body. So taking it really slow, first just a gentle breath in and out here. Starting to inhale, holding briefly, and exhaling again. Holding the empty breath, and then inhaling again. Holding, exhaling, and holding there. Just continue with your own breath. If you feel like the holding is making you anxious or just really not soothing you, then just taking conscious breaths is more than enough as well. Maybe you'd like to close your eyes. And roughly we want to hold no longer than half the time we breathe in and out. Stay with this breath just for a few more moments. And then allow the breath to just flow naturally without trying to guide it or control it. Maybe you want to slowly invite movement again in hands and feet, and then gently hugging the knees into the chest, maybe rocking side to side once again. And then rocking onto your favorite side, curling up into a little ball. And then guiding yourself up with your top hand. Finding a seat. Connecting to your breath now that you're seated. And then bringing your hands, your fingers towards your jaw. Just releasing your lips, allowing the rows of your teeth to come apart, and just in a circling motion, massaging your jaw joint. You can go bigger, maybe go into the whole face if you like. Relaxing the shoulders. And then gently just starting to brush out towards the chin, release the hands, and just notice how you're feeling in this very moment. Taking in whatever is there, trying not to be judgmental, and keeping a more neutral observation. And then maybe bringing the hands together in front of the heart, taking a breath in and out. If you'd like to bow the head as a humble gesture of gratitude towards body and mind. I'd like to thank you for taking this time with me and for allowing me to guide you, and yet taking your own path whenever that felt right. Namaste. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope that your stress level feels more manageable now. Don't hesitate to come back to this video whenever you feel like it. A like, comment, and subscription is much appreciated as it allows this channel to grow. And if you'd like to practice more yoga like this in all its glory, then check out my online yoga studio. You can try it for free for 7 days. The link is down in the description box below. And I hope to see you soon. Take care and bye-bye.